Good evening. Welcome to the post-game press conference for Arizona following Game 6 of the Eugene Regional. Participants, number 11, Aaron Walton, head coach Chip Hale, number 22, Smith Bailey, number 33, Maddox Mihalakis. We will begin with a statement from Coach Hale, and then we will answer your questions.
Thank you. Obviously, overwhelmed with emotion to get out of this regional. We knew coming here was going to be difficult. Obviously, we don't have a lot of, our history here in the Pac-12, we hadn't won a lot of games. So the guys just showed up and played their tails off, and super proud of them. It's never easy to win these. We saw it last year at our own home regional. We lost 2 and we're out. So very proud to win this one, but I think the group feels like we want more, and I think they're ready to play. Whoever it is, we have to wait now and see who wins, but thought it was a great game tonight. Thought we came out and jumped on them and, didn't let them up for air.
Questions, and please give your name and affiliation.
Oliver Marburg, Mustang News. Coach Hale, every time we talk to an opposing coach, they always rave about Larry Lee and his tenure at Cal Poly. Can you speak a little bit to maybe the underrated aspect of the Cal Poly baseball program and the job Coach Lee has done over his 20-plus years there?
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay Area, so obviously a ton of my school classmates at Campolino High School up in Moraga attended Cal Poly. So I was there all the time, hanging out with them, and it really wasn't that big a deal down there. And Larry turned this thing around. Larry made this into a national program, and we knew when they beat Oregon that they were going to be a tough out, and we knew we were going to have to play our best baseball to beat them. So he's done a great job. He recruits well. He teaches. They play the game how you're supposed to play the game, with respect.
Michael Lev, Arizona Daily Star. Maddox, as somebody who's been here for 3 years and has experienced the disappointing endings that you guys have had in the NCAA tournament, what does it mean? What does it feel like to have broken through here in Eugene?
It feels awesome. Last year was definitely a disappointment. I think it left, we had such a great season. I think it left a sour taste in a lot of the mouths of the people who came back. And I think that this year we kind of just played with that extra chip on our shoulder coming here in this regional, and kind of going down the final stretch of the year. We really have turned it on and played our baseball, and we've just kind of been putting our best foot forward every day. And being able to come out of here with success is great, and it's awesome to be able to keep going.
Brian Peterson, AZ Desert Swarm. Aaron, you said this is kind of what you came to Arizona to be able to play for championships and whatnot. Did you maybe find something in yourself again these last few games after going through a bit of a slump?
First of all, I just want to give all the glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It's a lot of fun. This is postseason baseball, so you're just trying to get wins, and that's all that matters. So just trying to pass it to the next guy and just having quality at bats is all that matters. So it's a lot of fun tonight. I'm super proud of everybody.
Front, middle, front left.
Jeremy Iskowitz, Duck TV. So for the offense, you guys, so Maddox and Aaron, you guys, not a whole lot of home runs during the regular season. I think I heard maybe like 20 home runs this regional. Like, what's changed with the offense? How did you guys? Why are you guys hitting so many home runs? And is 2-run home runs the way that's going to be? Is that the thing that you guys are going to do now?
I think we've hit the ball hard all season. This is a very hitter-friendly park, continuing to have good at bats and putting good swings on the ball is what matters. But I think we did a good job this weekend of driving the ball and swinging at the right pitches.
Yeah, kind of to add on that as well, I think, throughout the year, I think we've always taken our good swings, and I know we hit the ball hard. I think we lead. We're top 5 in the country in hard hit balls, and we play at a big park, and coming to parks like these, it's great to see some of those balls fly. So I think we've been taking good swings all year, and we felt good all year. And then we come out here, the weather gets a little bit nicer, and those kind of turn into home runs as the year goes on.
Smith, what has been different for you in these last handful of starts? It seemed like maybe you had hit a wall in late April, early May, but these last 3 have been some of your best. What's been different for you?
So honestly, the big difference was throwing less fastballs. I think Vance did a great job of going in, looking at the numbers of all of the good and bad outings that the team has had as a whole. In all of our good outings, we've been below 42% fastball rates. So we went back to that, and the success is coming. So that's what I believe got me through that wall.
Question for Smith, and then another one for the other guys. But for you, Smith, this is the second time in a row that you've pitched in a potential clinching game, and you obviously performed really well in both of those situations. How would you describe your mindset, your mentality going into a situation like that?
I treat it as every other game. I treat my preparation as it's every other Sunday game. Today happened to be also on a Sunday, which was nice, but I just trust my preparation throughout the week and keep on my routine. So it's the same thing every single week, no matter if it's a last game of the College World Series or opening day against not a conference team. I just trust in my routines.
Sure. And then for anybody, I thought the celebration was relatively subdued out there. I've seen dog piles in a lot of these situations. Do you think that was because it was just kind of a lopsided type of game, or is that because you guys feel like you're not finished yet?
I would say I hope that's how they feel, and that's how I feel. I feel like that this team has more on their mind, so I think that has a lot to do with it, yes.
For anyone, the first week of the season, you go 0-3 against 3 really good teams who made the tournament and have gone deep, outscored 31-7. Now you come here 3 months later, outscore teams 31-6. Did you see this as a possibility, even with that rough start?
Answer it, guys.
Absolutely. I think the message hasn't changed since the very beginning. We've got a special group, and I think that just as we continue to go on this, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see where we end up.
I mean, that's why we make the schedule the way we make it. We try to play and challenge them, and we knew this was a group, when we put it together a couple of years ago when Maddox came in and then the next class comes in and we knew Smith and that group was coming in, that's why we wanted to play those 6 games, in Dallas and then in Houston and see what we got, and it slapped us in the face a little bit. We probably thought we were a little better than we were at that point. And it got us back working, and we really got going after that.
One apiece for Aaron and for Maddox. Maddox, were you feeling envious of your teammates at a certain point who had almost all hit home runs except you before you hit your first one?
No, I mean, envy's not a good word for it. I mean, I feel like, I was very happy to see, we hit 8 home runs. That's awesome. And be able to share in the joy of that's great. But it also kind of was like, let's get on the train here. Let's get going as well. So it was good today to be able to go out, put some good swings on the ball, and be able to join the party.
Sure. Aaron, you had not hit a home run since May 2nd before you hit 1 yesterday and then 3 today. What are some of the things you've been working on in the cage to try to rediscover your form at the plate?
Yeah, I mean, just the same stuff that we've been focusing on all season. Just got some feel things, but nothing too crazy. Just minor tweaks, getting back to that same feel that we've had the whole season. So it's baseball. It's a hard game.
Dylan Cesare, Duck TV. Kind of question more for Aaron and Maddox. Friday, you guys got the win, but only 2 hits today. 13 hits. What kind of changed at the plate for you guys as a team?
I wouldn't say anything changed. Like I said earlier, it's postseason baseball. You gotta find ways to win. And it'll look like a lot of different things. So I think that says a lot about our team that we can win both of those types of games. And I think that's what you need to make a run late in the year.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to that, baseball's it's a weird sport. You can go out and play 2 teams, the same team twice, and one game it's going to be close. Another game you can blow them out. We just kind of showed that here, and I feel like the approach stays the same the whole time, and that's kind of what our team is. We're resilient. We're going to go out and find a way to win every day. So.
Yeah. Coach, have you been given any guidance as far as how things would work depending on who wins that other game?
Yeah, obviously if North Carolina wins, we go to Chapel Hill. And if Oklahoma wins, the committee makes a choice. So there's a lot of things that go into it. I think the bids are looked at, the venues, the weather, all those things will go into it. So we'll be ready to go. We'll get back to Tucson tomorrow. We'll take a couple flights back and then practice Tuesday, and maybe we'll be staying in Tucson. Who knows? We'll see.
One for Smith and then one for Coach. You guys hit a lot of home runs, but your pitching staff did not allow many home runs in this small ballpark with a lot of wind, and you haven't allowed a lot of home runs as a staff all year. What is the key to making that happen?
Well, hopefully it stays that way for the rest of the year. But I think we all trust in Vance and his pitch calling. I think it's the best in the country. I think we all just go off of what he says, of throw with 100% conviction with the pitch that's called. Kind of just simplified of look at the pitch comm, see the pitch, and throw with 100% conviction. I think that's done a great job of preventing those long balls all year.
And then for Chip, you've obviously accomplished a lot in your baseball career. You've won a College World Series. You've won a Major League World Series. You still have more that you want to accomplish this season. But right now, in this moment, what does it mean to you personally to have won this regional and moved on to a point that you hadn't gotten to previously as a head coach?
I mean, I think people have talked about it. Now with social media, it's such a big deal. But yeah, I think there was some anxiety there of, even Friday, just let's get this win. And we got that out of the way, and things sort of loosened up a little bit for me, on a personal basis. I didn't try to let the team know that, but yeah, those things get to you, if you want to be completely honest. I'm a human being, so yeah, I didn't like how it went last year in Tucson, and I didn't care for how it went in Arkansas. So I was super proud of these guys, and they picked me up, and it's a team game, and we're all in it together, and they've just kept playing, and we're going to keep playing.